Lockman of the game is underway, and it's going to be taken by Newell at the 7-yard line. Newell fakes to another man, comes back across the 10 and the 15 to the 20, breaks to the sideline, goes out of bounds, across the 25 up near the 29-yard line. Pretty good return by Steve Newell of the opening kickoff.
Newell looked like he had another 5 or 6 yards to go, but elected to run it out of bounds up there around the 29-yard line.
So they'll go from our left to our right, from the north to the south end of the field. The Carthage Hancock Central Blue Boys come out. They split the flanker to the right side. That's Patrick's. The quarterback is Bill Hunter with a pro set behind him. The split backs ready to go. Routt digs in with a 5-man front. They hand off. Newell to the left side of the line. Newell's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. John Lockman was the third man. Steve Meganson and Jeff Doolin were the first tacklers for Routt. And Hancock Central, in the first offensive play of the game, gained 4 yards out to their 33. It'll be a second down, 6 yards to go. Beautiful day for a football game. Temperature's got to be right around the 50-degree mark. Flanker goes left side, split into the right side on this occasion. Again, the pro set with a tight end on the left side. And the quarterback Hunter hands off, and being caught for no gain, Jamie Pettit tried to come to the left side, Ron. There was nothing there, and Pettit really didn't have much steam going. Gordon Lashmet was the first man in on him for Routt. Jeff Doolin also helping out. There was no gain. It will be quickly a 3rd down and 6 at their 33. The kick by Newell. It's a short one. Kaufman's going to take it. Kaufman will take it at the 34, and he's caught immediately. Gets across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. The punt was only 26 yards by Steve Newell. A return of 3 by Pat Kaufman. And Routt will have a 1st down and 10 on their own 37-yard line. You know these young men have got to be nervous early in the game. I was down in the dressing room when we got here this morning and talked to Mike Brooks. First thing I said to him is, how you feel? And he said, nervous. And if the head coach does, you know the players do too. T fake to the fullback, pitch the ball to Kaufman, coming right. He's going to get a couple of yards and a flag on the play. 31 from their 16. Out of a double wing, Sheehan back to pass. He's under some pressure. He's caught. Sheehan will be dropped back around the 13-yard line. There's going to be a loss of about 3, and Mike McGill will have to punt deep in Routt's territory. A 3-yard loss on the quarterback sack. Standing right on the goal line. Does not appear that there's going to be a rush put on him. Snap by Goldesich. McGill gets the ball and kicks it out of there. Pretty good punt. Going to come up to and be taken to the 48 and route by Newell. Newell gets by a man at the 40, and he's down to the 36-yard line. The punt was 35 yards by Mike McGill. And a return of about 12 by Steve Newell. And a 1st down and 10 for Hancock Central. To the man Jackson to the left side. Bring the flanker Patrick to the right side. He's almost a wingback. He goes in motion to the left side now. Out of the pro set, give the ball to Newell. Newell right side of the line, and he's down to the 31-yard line of Routt. Tackle for Routt made by John Lockman, helped out by Eddie Nelson. Gain of 5. It's going to be a 2nd down, 5 yards to go. At the Rockets 31. Hancock Central threatening early in the game. We're at the 7-minute mark, no score. They split it in. Mike Jackson to the left side, tied in on the right side. State out of the pro set, and they get their left guard jumping before the ball is snapped. In fact, it was the left tackle, Quisenberry. Nope, left guard, Dan Johnson moved before the ball was snapped, and that will cost Hancock Central 5 yards. That could be a bit of a break for Routt. Into the left side, split into the right side, back to pass over the intercepted by Lockman at the 30. Lockman's out to the 35 to the 40. He's up to the 45. He's to midfield to the 45 to the 40. Fumbles, and Hancock Central may get it back. No, I think Routt, let's see, they signal both ways, and Hancock Central did get the fumble back, but a big play by Lockman. It's Hunter, the quarterback, who recovered the Lockman fumble. Lockman intercepted Hunter, and then Lockman fumbled, but he brought it all the way back down to the Hancock Central 34. Back to pass, Hunter rolling to the right side. Hunter is going to throw on the run, lofts it up in the air. Cease getting under it, knocks it away out of bounds. Good defensive play.
Nice play. Rob Cease did a good job. He couldn't intercept it. He didn't have enough of an angle to intercept it, so he just went up and knocked it away from the would-be receiver. I don't think the receiver would have caught it inbounds anyway, but good play by Cease.
The ball back to Newell. Newell trying to come to the left side, and he's going to get it only up across the 35 and be brought down around the 36, 37-yard line.
That's an impressive play by the Routt defense that time because they really stacked that up with a lot of interference going around that side.
Flanker both to the left side. Now he's going to send a split end to the right side. Back rolling to the right side is Hunter. He's going to keep the ball. He's running. He gets by a man, and he'll go out of bounds at the 46 and have a first down.
Had a feeling coming into the game that Mr. Hunter was going to be a ton, and he got a first down out of that one. He made a nice play on the option.
An 11-yard run up to the 46 where Meganson ran him out of bounds. Motion to the left side and give it off. Fumble! Rout's going to get the ball. I think it appears that it's Lockman who came up with the fumble, and it is. John Lockman got the fumble. They hand it off to Pettit. Pettit hit the middle of the line, and he was hit, coughed up the ball, and John Lockman has the ball. Out of the wishbone tee, coughing up in the slot on the left side. And Sheehan's going to give to Murray. Murray hits the middle across midfield. Murray down to the 45-yard line of Hancock Central. I really think from that play, Ron, it looked like the Routt offensive line was able to open up some holes in there for the Rockets. I think maybe they'll be able to penetrate through the line. There was a gain of 7 on the carry by John Murray. Give to Whalen. Dances to the middle, and Whalen a short gain down to about the 44-yard line. It's the first time here in the first quarter that Rout's been in Hancock Central territory. And they'll have a third down play coming up. Third and about a yard to go. Third and 1 on the 44. They give, it's an option play, pitch it to Kaufman. He's got the first down and then some to the 40. Kaufman bumped out of bounds around the 35-yard line. He was run out of bounds over there by Bill Patrick, but it's a first down for Routt, the first one they've picked up in the game. They'll have it at the 35 of Hancock Central, a 9-yard run by Pat Kaufman to the left side. Clancy's in as the tight end on the right side, out of the wishbone, give to the fullback Murray, straight ahead. Murray's going to get him about 3 yards down to the 32-yard line. In there for Hancock Central on the tackle. Nelson wide to the left side. Kaufman slot right. Sheehan fakes to Whalen. He's back to pass. Sheehan's going to throw, aiming long for Nelson. It is touchdown! Touchdown, Eddie Nelson! Touchdown for Routt. It's a 32-yard TD pass from Brian Sheehan to Eddie Nelson. Routt has scored with 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Can we hear the Routt fans way over there? .352 to go in the first quarter. Routt 7, Hancock Central nothing. Kickoff by Lockman is going to be taken to the 10 by Newell, to the 15, Newell to the 20, and he's run out of bounds at the 20-yard line for Routt. Rob Seitz is the man who got the tackle for the Rockets. Well, Ron made the comment in the commercial break. No way Rout's going to go out of here with a goose egg on the board. They've got a big 7 up there.
It was a 53-yard drive by the Rockets in just 5 plays. The big yardage, of course, the 32-yard pass from Sheehan to Nelson for the TD.
It's up first and 10 on their 20. Flanker right, split in left, give the ball to Newell. Newell's hit. He came to the right side of the line, maybe got a yard, and he's brought down. Steve Meganson is one of those that's in on it.
No gain.
They're going to mark it, and Rout's got a player shaken up, too. I thought I saw somebody coming out of there limping, and it could be, is it Leischmidt? It is Gordon Leischmidt, shaken up a little bit.
He doesn't want to come out. I think he's going to be all right. But he'll have to come out now, or at least to play.
player wearing the uniform of Troy White is out there, and we presume that is Troy White, although he was on crutches at Bloomington Central last Saturday. Right split in left out of the pro set. Give it to Pettit. Pettit through the middle, and Jamie Pettit's going to get about 3 or 4 yards and then be pushed back hard around the 25-yard line. Boy, you hope Leishman can get back in there, because Leishman is so important to Routt on that line, particularly offensively, where he's a tough blocker on the left side. He appears to be all right on the sideline. He has the helmet back on. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Pitch the ball to Newell, coming to the right side. Routt comes over, and they bring him down. Good defensive pursuit. There appears to be almost no gain. That's their ace back with an average of 7 yards per carry. But Routt had their aces there, Cease, Lockman, and Meganson. They tried to sweep him right on the pitch, and there was nothing for him, Ron. No gain at all. The first quarter coming up for Hancock Central's Newell, who is back to do it with 2 minutes to go. Routt leading 7-0. Snap. Here's the punt by Newell. Got it out of there just in time. Maben partially blocked. Goes up in the air, and it will bounce at the 40, and it'll be grabbed right there, and Routt's going to have the ball inside the 40-yard line of Hancock Central. I think somebody got a hand on it. A split into the left side. Again, Kaufman up in the slot on the right side. And Sheehan fumbles the ball. Routt, I think, recovered it. It was kicked forward. Sheehan fumbled it back around the 42, and somebody kicked it. And falling on it alertly for Routt inside the 40 at the 39 was John Murray. They actually get almost a yard out of it. Murray recovering the Routt fumble at the 39. They ruled it. They picked up about 2 feet, it looks. And maybe a foot. Going to still make it 10 yards to go. Second down.
Nobody's arguing with you.
Second down, nearly 10 at the 39 of Hancock Central. Sheehan's back to pass. Sheehan pumps twice, aims long, a little bit long. Almost a TD. Eddie Nelson was the man going out, and he dove for it, but it was just a little bit overthrown. That ball was within about a yard of being another touchdown.
It was. And another factor in this ball game we haven't seen yet, and Routt, of course, is not near within his range yet, is Pat Kaufman in the field goal. They need to get about 20 more yards to put that in range.
Yeah, there's very little wind out here. 3rd down and 10 from the 39. Man in motion to the right side. Kaufman, a draw play to Whalen, comes through the middle. Whalen gets inside the 35 and down to about the 33-yard line. Could be a tough call coming up for Routt. They're going to have a 4th down, about 4 yards to go. But they're at the 33-yard line with the kind of defense they have. They might think about gambling, but apparently not. Sheehan and Kaufman come out of the ball game, and McGill and Flynn. Flynn checks in. McGill's got them huddled around him, so he's apparently going to punt.
Well, watch up. Whoever the up men are will depend on whether or not he's going to punt, I think.
4th and 4 at the 33. Who are the up men?
It's Whalen and Murray.
Okay, wait and see if there's a short snap. McGill's back in punt formation. And he does get the snap. He is going to punt. End over end. He will kick it into. No, it's good. Fumble, and Routt's going to have it. Routt's going to have the ball inside the 5, down around the 3-yard line.
He touched it. It's Routt's ball.
The man going backwards touched it, and it's Steve Meganson. Steve Meganson's recovered at the 3-yard line. On a break, the man was backpedaling and reached up like a center fielder going back on the ball, and it went off his hands. He should never have touched the ball.
No, it was a serious mistake on his part.
And Meganson was right there. Meganson grabbed it, fell on a 3-yard line. Routt's got a 1st down and goal.
30-yard punt, by the way.
Boy, oh boy. 1st and goal Routt at the Hancock Central 3 with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sheehan brings him up. Routt knocking on the door. He's got Kaufman slot left, out of an I formation. Watch him go to Whalen. No, they give it to Murray. It is a touchdown. Touchdown, Routt. John Murray. I love it. 4 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Routt has scored on a 3-yard run by Murray. The ball's down. The Kaufman kick is good. We'll be back in a minute. The score, Routt 14, Hancock Central nothing.
Things going from bad to worse. Hancock Central not only fumbled the ball and literally gave Routt a touchdown on the 3-yard John Murray run, but apparently on that play they were called for an unsportsmanlike conduct. That will take 15 yards off, and Routt will kick off in Carthage territory at the 45-yard line. We did not see, of course we were a little excited about the touchdown. We did not see what caused the unsportsmanlike, but it was on Hancock Central.
And watch Lockman possibly kick this ball in the end zone. He'll kick it off from the Hancock Central 45. It's a from the Hancock 45 is John Lockman. Here's the kick, and it's going to hit at the 7 and bounce down and in the end zone. They cannot return it. It'll be Hancock's ball on the 20. That's the end of the quarter, and the score. Oh, wait a minute. They haven't run the time off yet. Still 3 seconds showing. I think they'll start the clock as soon as they mark the ball, will they not? The score is Routh 14, Hancock Central nothing. And that's the end of the first quarter. No. Wait a minute. They're not going to start the clock. I'm trying to get into the commercial break here. We get one play. All right. First down and 10 at their 20-yard line for Hancock Central, the last play of the first quarter. Flanker right, split in left, give the ball to Newell. Newell comes outside, making a move, and he's brought down as he goes out of bounds about the 24. We'll come back in 1 minute.